Hey everyone, so at this point, I think we all know the drill. Hold on, I need to fix this. Okay, that's a little more comfortable. Okay, anyways, as I was saying, I think at this point we all know the drill. I'm going live on a day when I normally upload because I once again had some missed uploads this week. I think we're getting used to the fact that it's just not happening. It's not that I like haven't had the time or anything, like honestly have, but it's just been really hard for me to like come up with videos and honestly just be like motivated to follow through with ideas. I think it's just getting into like that senioritis. I'm so over everything. But anyways, today's live stream actually have a purpose and a point. Hi, anime girl. Thanks for coming on. Um, for today's live stream, I'm going to be talking about my May goals, which I set last night. I think it was last night or Friday night. Anyways, I've set them. I wanted to talk about them, how I came up with them, my plans to pursue them, and stuff like that. So, I wrote this down in my bullet journal spread. If you watch those videos, I've been doing this every single month this year, and I've had some pretty good results. I made a video about it. So, the first goal that I have is to reach 1.7K subscribers on YouTube. So, currently, I am close to 1.62K. I think it shows it on my channel, but like in studio, I'm like a few shy of that. But by the end of the month, that's where I'd like to be. I definitely think I could grow more than that amount of subscribers, like around 80 subscribers. I think I could grow more than that this month. But in the past, whenever I've like set it higher, I haven't exactly reached it the past few months. And I am not sure how much I'm going to be able to upload this month, etc. So my plans to pursue this are obviously to try and stick to my uploading schedule as best as I can. And I'm also excited to hopefully make some more college content this month. Hi, Anne. Thanks so much for coming on. Um, Basically, I've made 2 videos so far. I need to, like, research some more that I can be doing on that topic. Hi, Lexi. I definitely think that you all have been enjoying those videos, so I want to make more of those. Another YouTube-related goal that I have is to reach the 4,000 annual watch hours requirement. I think it's pretty common knowledge that's what you need in order to get monetized in today's age on YouTube, and I am within a reasonable amount to say that I think I could hit that this month, and I would love to because like I've mentioned, I have never done YouTube for the money because, like, I've never made anything for making videos, but I do think that it would be really nice going into college to have, like, a passive source of income, so that way I don't really have to take on, like, an extra thing because I'm gonna keep doing YouTube regardless. Yes, I can't wait until I reach 4K watch hours. Yes, I feel like every small YouTuber, like, that's this part they struggle with. The 1,000 subscribers can take some time, but, like, you're seeing progress, but with the watch hours, since it's a rolling period, you can, like, be close and then some will go away, and it can be really discouraging. Hi, Colton, thanks for coming on. So, I know for me, like, I've had the 1,000 subscribers, not quite for a year, but, like, I've had them for a while, and I thought that I would definitely have the watch hours by now, but what I didn't think through is the fact that when people go back to school, like, they stop watching YouTube a lot. So, my views and just overall channel engagement really took a nosedive during the school year, and I'm hoping, like, it comes back. I feel like it's getting that time of year where it might start to come back a little bit, hopefully. Hi, hi from India. Thank you so much for coming on. Um, yes, thank you so much. So, my next goal, I've had this goal pretty much every single month, and it's to work out 3 days a week. I'm really trying to prioritize carving out time to work out this year because in the past, I have definitely let school overshadow it, and I'm learning like it's okay to step away from school for like 30 minutes to an hour to get in a workout and prioritize health, which is something that I don't know why it took me that long to figure it out, but I've been doing that this semester, and I have been really proud of myself for sticking with that for the most part. Yeah, hopefully this summer people will be watching YouTube a lot. Yeah, I definitely think also quarantine boosted views and stuff, and obviously that's pretty much coming to an end, which is good. But yeah, hopefully people will be more on it as well. But I've been seeing like a lot of YouTube videos about like how YouTube is dying, and I kind of agree with that. Um, so yeah, like I was saying, the working out has been going pretty well. I do some running every once in a while, but honestly, it's not like my favorite form of exercise. Also been riding my skateboard a little bit more now that it's warmer and doing some like Chloe teen workouts, which I talked about this in one video. Like I was expecting to be able to march in and do a full Chloe teen workout, maybe even like a full day's worth of workouts. Absolutely not. Those things kick my butt, and I consider myself to be like a pretty fit person. So I've been trying to do those at least like once or twice a week to like build up my stamina. But I honestly think they are great, great workouts. But I enjoy working out, I guess, in more unconventional methods. Like I'm not one to really want to go to the gym and do cardio and lift weights in that sense. But I don't mind doing other forms of cardio or like honestly, I like body weight exercises too. I'm not a fan of touching the weights. Um Okay, wow, there's a lot of spams in the comments. Okay, Chloe Ting workouts are so hard. Yeah, for sure. I definitely think that they are hard. Okay, moving on. The next one is I want to reach 1.25k Instagram followers, so 1,250. I saw so much Instagram growth in April, and I think that's because I committed to a school. So I have been following and getting a lot of followers through that because most schools have like an Instagram page where you can like post yourself and find your roommate and stuff like that. And I've just connected with a lot of people through that. But obviously, now that I have been committed for like close to a month, things are starting to die down a little bit. So I'm back to getting an Instagram followers goal because I want to like grow through posting. So I guess that is like another goal of mine is I want to start posting more on Instagram. In the past, I've been very, very reserved on what I post on Instagram just because it has primarily been for personal reasons and stuff. And just people on their personal Instagrams, I feel like they never post. So it's been really tricky for me to like navigate how much I want to post. And I don't ever want my posts to come across as like influencery because normally that's annoying to see a bunch of that in your feed. So I still want it to be a personable thing, but I want to post more of what I'm doing, I guess. Yeah, there's so many spams in the comments. Okay. Um Then my next goal is to live stream twice a month. I have set that goal several times, also really haven't been hitting it. So this will be one live stream for May. And I guess one thing I struggle with live streams is I don't like just going live with nothing to talk about because then I feel like they're really disorganized. And if people want to come back and watch them later, there's not like a plan or flow to the video. And it's hard for me to come up with topics that I think would be a better live stream versus a video. Because if I come up with something that's going to be a good video idea, then I want to use it for a video so that way I can have more uploads. But at the same time, I think live streaming is a great way to like interact and have a more personal connection with people. So it's really hard to like find that balance. If you have any ideas for videos or live streams, feel free to put them in the chat because I would be very, very happy to take that into consideration, especially for live streaming stuff. I know that baking is super popular. Honestly, like my family doesn't really bake a lot. Like we don't bake cookies or cakes or desserts and stuff like that because we just don't eat it. And yeah, I don't know. But that's one of my goals, and that also kind of helps me towards my other YouTube goals. The next one is to meet my May Apple Watch goal. So this is another fitness one. For those of you that don't know, each month on your Apple Watch, you get like a notification for a monthly challenge through the workout app. And for the month of May, I think they like make it personal to like you and your statistics. At least I think they do. I have to close all three of my activity rings for 9 days. So the activity rings are move, which is how many calories you've burned, exercise minutes, and stand hours. And to get a stand hour, you have to like move around for at least 1 minute consecutively within the hour to get it. That's actually a lot harder than it sounds. I have like a video where I tried to do it for a week and I wasn't even able to do it for a full week. So it'd be interesting to see if I can do it for 9 days. Are you stressed out now that it's the final few weeks of high school? I would say yes, like right now I am very stressed because I have 3 of my classes kind of culminating and finishing up within the first couple of weeks of May. So this coming week I have AP testing. Yay, so excited for that. I have 2. I have AP Calculus on Tuesday and AP Literature and Composition on Wednesday. So after my AP Calculus exam, we're basically done with calculus, but we still have to like show up to class and do assignments and kind of stinks we have to go, honestly. It's kind of like, all right, we've had our big culmination and now we still have to go. And then my art history class, the final for that is due May 10th. It's writing a paper and I haven't started, but that's because I've been doing other work for that class. There's kind of like a lot of work in this module. And then on top of all of that, we're into like the final project phase of my green chemistry class. So honestly, that's going to like sit on the back burner for a while I get the rest of this stuff done. But it's actually a pretty fun project. It's just there's a lot of components and research that have to go into it. Thank you so much and good luck. Good luck on your finals too. I know final season can be very stressful regardless of if you're still like elementary or middle school taking your EOGs, if you're in high school taking EOCs and finals, or if you're in college taking like teacher-made finals, like regardless of the situation. And this is like a pretty hectic and stressful time of year for the students because it kind of like all builds up and then there's like dead time at school. At least at my school, there's generally speaking like a week of dead time. But honestly, after May 19th, for like the next 2 weeks of school, week and a half, 2 weeks, I'm just going to have art. So it's going to be a lot more dead time for me. Yeah, good luck on your final exams as well, Colton. So I have 2 more goals left down, or 2 more goals that I have written down for May. So the next one is to get back to vlogging more. If you have or haven't noticed, I really haven't been vlogging very much or uploading vlogs, and and that's because it still to me feels like every single day is the same. And I just haven't had the motivation to pick up the vlog camera and film the same thing yet again because I honestly feel like nothing about my days has really changed at all since October. Like, I don't know, I'm just not super motivated for it. And plus, I feel like if I do a school vlog, I feel awkward vlogging in actual school. So I don't know. I'm really hoping that once school lets out and stuff and like things start to switch up and I'm doing fun things this summer that the vlogging will come more naturally, but I'm not wanting to like wait until June for that. Like I'm wanting to start now and like looking for those opportunities and ways to make the vlogs interesting again. I just feel like that was one thing that I did so well in quarantine in the beginning was I made pretty interesting vlogs and I was able to make it not feel like every single day was the same. But at the same time, I had significantly less schoolwork at this time last year. I am 18 years old, to answer the question in the chat. Then the final goal that I have down is graduate high school, which, unless if something unforeseen happens in one of my classes, that definitely should be checked off. But I honestly just have like one more flower petal to like write something in, and I didn't want it to be empty. So I wrote that down there. Yes, it was kind of a low-hanging fruit, but still, it's kind of a big deal. Definitely a big deal. Like for some people, this is like the pinnacle of their education, you know? So, will your school have an in-person graduation? Yes, my high school is having an in-person graduation. It'll be outside, of course, and we are limited on how many people we can bring. It's going to be in our football stadium, which I go to a small school, so there's not like a bunch of seating, but like there's a decent amount of seating for people, so that's good. And I am very grateful that we're getting to have, like, what's considered a traditional graduation by my school's standards, because I know last year's class was not lucky enough to have that. Um, so, I mean, that's pretty good, I suppose. And I know a lot of schools, like, also aren't gonna be able to have an in-person graduation, or if they do, they're only getting, like, a few guests. Like I said, I go to a small school, so each student is allowed to bring 6 guests, which is a pretty decent number. Like, there's not anyone that I can't invite that, like, there's nobody that I would like to invite but can't invite, if that makes any sense. Now, I know for some people that have, like, larger extended families, or, they're, like, close to a lot of their friends or something that might wanna come, they might feel a little more restricted in who they can invite, but overall, I think it was pretty good. Okay. So I guess kind of sticking with the goals theme, I thought I'd also talk a little bit about what my April goals were, and if I met them, and if I did, like, how I did that, and then if I didn't meet it, if I'm, like, still planning to pursue it, or kind of like what went wrong sort of thing. I just really think that reflecting back on past months is just as important as looking forward to the upcoming months. So, I had a lot more for April listed because I had more space and I, like, wanted to fill it up, so that's why a few of these are also going to be, low-hanging fruit. So the first one was to have 1,050 Instagram followers. Definitely surpassed that, and again, like I said, I committed to a school in April, so that's how that was able to happen, and I, like, posted in April. I didn't really put hashtags though, but Instagram growth is something that, like, really confuses me because I'm not trying to put, like, 100 hashtags in the description of my photo for the people that I go to school with to see. And then once again, we have the workout 3 times a week, which I was able to meet that. Also reaching my April watch goal, which that one was literally so easy. I just had to close my stand ring 4 times. Maybe it was 6. Regardless, I had it done in, like, the minimum amount of time because, it's pretty simple. The next one that I had was learning a new skill, which I think I'm trying to, like, remember what I, like, gave myself credit for learning a new skill. I think it was, like, a new, editing technique. Not really sure. I crossed that one off pretty early on, but I think it's important to, like, always be furthering your education and stuff like that. Um, Hi, thank you so much for coming on. Um, then the next one was 1.7 subscribers, which obviously I didn't meet. I was a little over ambitious, but also, like, until I posted my college decision reveal video, YouTube growth in April was so slow. It was very depressing. I think there's, like, nothing worse than putting a lot of time and energy and stuff into something to not yield results. But also April is when I went back to school in person full time. So I think that, like, kind of cut back on my time that I could commit to YouTube and stuff. Um, and then I wanted to reach 3.5K watch hours, which I was fairly close to hitting it, but not quite, so I didn't give myself credit for it. I think the watch hours just stems from the fact that, again, I was experiencing really low YouTube growth in April. So the next one was to start selling clothes on Depop, which if you've watched my closet cleanup video, you would know I definitely did that. So I wanted to just pretty much gut my closet of clothes that I wasn't wearing, because if I'm not wearing it now, I'm not gonna wear it in the future, I'm not gonna wear it in college, etc. So I just wanted to get rid of it, but I knew that I had some nicer pieces that I didn't just wanted to donate to Goodwill. I'm someone who just, like, always donates all of their old clothes to Goodwill, but a couple of things that I've learned about that. One, just because you donate it to Goodwill doesn't mean that it's, like, guaranteed to get sold, and it could still wind up in the landfill, which sustainability is really important to me. So I wasn't super wild about that route when I learned about it, and I knew that selling the clothes meant that they would have a for sure owner. And then secondly, like I said, trying to like make some money before college. So something that I spent like $80 on 2 years ago, never really wore it. I don't want to just donate it back when I could get some money like back into my account from that. So I didn't really list that many things. I think 18 items were listed, and I have already sold 4 of them, I think. If you want to check out my Depop, it's just at Madeline Morphus. You can check it out. I feel like my prices are pretty reasonable, except I do ask that whoever buys the item covers shipping, and I have like a set shipping rate just because like depending upon what item you buy and where you live, it can definitely be like more expensive than what I have it listed as. Because shipping can be pretty expensive. Anyways, that was a long tangent. The next one was live stream twice. Again, that didn't happen. Commit to a college. Obviously, that did happen. Hi, I really can't see these names. You're so tiny. Irma, maybe? Hi. If I said your name wrong, I apologize. And then last one was to start Vloglist. That was very butchered. Anyways, I did successfully start Vloglist, uploaded my summer bucket list video. Now I haven't uploaded anything for Vloglist since. I have done things on my summer bucket list, but the thing is I kind of just felt awkward vlogging them. So, like for example, there was like the bougie shopping day one. As we can tell from the try-on haul, I definitely did that, but I didn't wind up basically, I just didn't feel comfortable in the situation vlogging. So that didn't happen. Hopefully the rest of the things will get vlogged. I am really looking forward to the West Coast trip vlogs. Like, I am so excited for them. I have been debating about whether or not to get a GoPro for it because I want to be able to like film everything that I want to film with like no restrictions or whatever. And a lot of the stuff, since we're gonna be driving along the coast, is gonna be water related, like going to the beaches, kayaking, snorkeling, etc. And I want to be able to like capture all of that. But at the same time, GoPros are expensive. I think like the cheapest one is $300. Plus, you have to get like the waterproof case for it and stuff. And I just don't know if that would be like a wise investment because outside of the summer months, when am I gonna need to vlog underwater? I don't know. So I'm kind of considering my options here. I'm probably gonna wind up not getting it honestly because it's just so expensive. It's like one thing if I was making a little bit of money from YouTube, like putting that back into my channel. But as I've said, I haven't made a single penny from it, so I would feel a little on the nervous side spending that much on something that's not like a necessity to my channel. Like, I buy a lot of my own YouTube stuff, like, hi, thank you so much for coming on. Like, I bought my own camera and, like, external hard drive and stuff like that. So, like, I buy a lot of my own equipment. So that's why I'm just, like, not sure about spending that much on it. So yeah, if you guys have like any questions or things you want me to talk about, then definitely put them in the chat because I'm kind of finished with what I wanted to talk about, which were my goals and how I plan to pursue them, and sort of how my April goals went and stuff. I'm definitely thinking about doing a video at the end of the year about like how monthly goal setting went for me because I feel like it's something that has become more popular, like goal setting, law of attraction, manifestation type of stuff. I think that that's becoming really popular, and I kind of have tried it for the first time and want to talk about it. Do you know who your roommate will be next year? Yes, I do. So, I found my roommate through Instagram, like I was talking about, and honestly, that process like was a lot different than I was expecting. but I'm not sure if she would, like, want me to say her name or not on here. Like, she knows how to do YouTube because I feel like that's something, like, you kinda need to be upfront with people. But I'm going to be meeting her for the first time at the end of the month, and if she's, like, comfortable with it, whenever we get, like, moved in and settled in, I would love for her to be in videos. But like I said, definitely depending on, like, her comfort level, because I know some people just, like, really aren't into it, some people are really into it. Um, but yeah, if someone out there has not found their roommate, or and I know you're also a senior, so if you also haven't found, or if you haven't found a roommate, you could definitely check out the Instagram pages. I honestly feel like that's the best tool. Also, the school that I'm going to, UVA, they have a um, like spreadsheet where you can input your information. They have really important questions about rooming with people, about like when you wake up, what room aesthetic you like, room temperature, what you like to do for fun, any pet peeves that you have, drinking, smoking in the rooms, which I'm like, why is that on there? But anyways, um, you can like kind of scroll through and see if there's anybody that you think will be a good match. You can reach out to them. I definitely reached out to a lot of people, which was kind of uncomfortable for me because I'm very much an introvert. But honestly, even people that I'm not going to be rooming with, like we still chat and stuff, and I think we'll be good friends when we get on campus. Um, I have been doing well. I guess I can talk a little bit about how the process was different than I thought. I fully expected, like, going into this that I would be able to, like, actually talk with people and FaceTime them for, like, a few weeks and, like, really get to know them before deciding whether or not we'd like to room together. No, absolutely not. There's this one girl, she and I were DMing on Instagram, and it seemed like we had a lot in common, and I was to the point where it's like, "Okay, let's FaceTime and, like, maybe we'll be roommates." She literally DMs me, like, after I asked her that, saying that someone else had already asked her to be roommates. She hadn't even had her profile posted for a week, and I was like, "How do you find a roommate that fast?" But the girl that I'm going to be rooming with, we talked for I think it was maybe 2 weeks before we decided to be roommates, which I feel like that's a decent amount of time, and we've continued talking since, and we're still like getting along great. And I think the most important thing when you're looking for a roommate is making sure that you have like similar schedules and stuff like that. Because if there's like minor things that you don't necessarily have in common, like it's not going to be that big of a deal. But if you have similar schedules and similar interests, then it's going to work out great for you all because you can like do things together, but you can also have like a similar friend group and not feel like boxed in or something like that. So yeah. Um, well, thank you so much for coming on for the part that you did. And yeah, so if you guys have anything else you want me to talk about or questions, stuff like that, feel free to put it in the chat. Because, like I said, I'm kind of done the goal section of the live stream. Side note, the weather today where I live is absolutely gorgeous. A very pretty sunny May day. My family and I just got done washing our RV. We're going to be going on a little trip in it soon, so that's pretty exciting. We did like a big washing of it last year, and it's so funny because you have to get like mops and stuff to wash the sides because it's so big. And yeah, I'm definitely planning to like go ride my skateboard maybe after this and enjoy the weather a little bit because it has been kind of rainy. I think it's about to be rainy tomorrow as well, which is not good. I'm not a big fan of the rain. All right, goodbye, and thank you so much for coming on while you could. I enjoyed getting to chat. Yeah. Trying to think of like what else I can talk about on here because like I said, this is why I like to have topics when I go live streaming because otherwise things get awkward like this. Guess I could show you a little preview of my June bullet journal video coming at the end of May like usual. but this is the theme we have going on here. So it's like galaxy, star, constellation type of thing. I'm really happy with how this turned out, if you can't tell. Yeah, I just like how the watercolor paper looks in it and the constellations and stuff. I don't know, just overall, I've been super happy with my bullet journal themes and like the minimalistic look and just like taking the time to make it look all pretty. But I've also like been a little too obsessed with space themes. I did a straight up space planet theme in January. I did the constellation galaxy thing for June. Going to be doing moons/moon phases for July. I've already like planned that out. That's like as far as I've got with the planning. But yeah. Also, lovely knee bruise. I'll only show it for a second because it's very disgusting. I decided to fall down the concrete stairs at school this week. Isn't that fun? Luckily, there weren't that many people around. There were 3. One person I'm really close with, so like it wasn't awkward. Then another one, like I kind of know, so also not that awkward. The other one, I don't know, so definitely awkward. But I just casually missed a stair, fell down to like the little landing. The only body part that hit the concrete was my left knee. And I had on leggings, so I was like, oh, maybe it won't be that bad. No, I pull down my leggings when I get home. There is skin stuck to the inside. I didn't think there was blood. Then I got to dance and my leggings were like sticking to it, which was disgusting. But yeah, it's like healing up now. Now, the bad news was this happened exactly one day before I went to get my cap and gown senior pictures made. Luckily, Photoshop exists and the photographer is my dad's cousin, so like we're chill. I was like, could you possibly Photoshop these so we don't see my lovely knee bruise? And she said that was possible, so I'm very happy about that. But I'm very excited for those pictures to come back because the dress I was wearing for it is that blue one from the try-on haul. I got so many sweet comments about how pretty that dress is, and I agree. I love it so much, and I normally hate dresses. So for me to say I love a dress is pretty far out there. But they'll be dropping on Instagram, so making sure you're following me. Link on the little banner of my channel. It says Maddie's Instagram. Should definitely click it and go follow me. I think we're supposed to get the pictures back like early of this week, so hopefully that happens and I can post them. I've already thought of my Instagram caption. Easily the hardest part of posting on Instagram is coming up with a good caption. But after like thinking about it for a while, one of the song options that we could vote for a senior song is Senior Skip Day by Mac Miller. I love Mac Miller so much. You know, that's what I voted for. I already know that even if it wins, it's not going to get picked because it's not school appropriate. It's literally all about getting high. But, you know, it's a good song. So my caption is going to be Senior Skip Day, more like Senior Skip Year. If anybody else uses that before I post, I'll be very sad, but it's okay. I'm still going to use it because I like it. Yeah. Okay. Well, no one has put anything in the chat for a while, so I think I'm going to go ahead and end the stream because I don't really have anything else to talk about. I'm feeling awkward if you can't tell. And yeah, I will see you guys Wednesday with a new video for sure because I just filmed it today. So I know for sure there will be one. And yeah, have a great rest of your Sunday.